Alright, back with another YouTube video. Go. Alright, so I'm going to talk about Raw, SmackDown, NXT 205, NXT UK, probably both episodes. Although some things I skipped. I don't know all the wrestlers on NXT UK, but hey, there you go. Anyways, Raw. Oh, this was a bad show. So Raw starts with Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre, and Bobby Lashley out there. Who got a match first? Lashley, right? Lashley versus Elias. I believe that was first. Yes. Uh, so Lashley versus Elias. You know how these matches go. Baron Corbin made it DQ, or no DQ. Uh, so Elias basically won the first one because of DQ, and then he was like, "Nope, this match is no DQ." They all interfere, and Bobby Lashley wins. Yay! Yeah, that wasn't that exciting. So it's like, eh. Main event was Baron Corbin and Finn Balor. Baron Corbin wins because all the heels beat him up at the end. Beat Finn Balor up at the end, of course. Drake Maverick, more P humor, stupid. Uh, so basically, AOP versus Bobby Roode and Chad Gable. AOP win because Drake Maverick pisses on Bobby Roode's robe, and that's how they win because of a piss poor distraction. So, yay. Uh, Jinder versus No Way Jose. Don't ask me why this match happened. Jinder won because No Way Jose is a jobber. Jinder is also a jobber, but mixed match challenge. Yay. Uh, so before that, we had Alicia Fox versus Ember Moon. Ember Moon wins. Kurt Hawkins is out there because Kurt Hawkins is now mixed match challenge partners with Ember Moon, which they lost, by the way, so they're no longer in the mixed match challenge. They lost to Jinder and Alicia because you had to stick somebody with Ember Moon. And Baron Corbin was like, huh, Kurt Hawkins? He's not doing anything. Why not put him in there? There's storyline reasons. Storyline wise, I guess we're led to believe, like, because of Braun and Ember's relationship, you gave Ember a bad partner. So, yeah. Or their friendship or whatever. Friendship, relationship, same thing. And then Alexa Bliss is now the GM of the Raw Women's Division. Or technically, she's in charge of all the booking, storyline wise, like kayfabe wise. So technically, she's the Kevin Nash of the women's division because Kevin Nash had head of his own booking and head of some of the booking in WCW. So technically, that's what she is. She's in the Kevin Nash position. But for lack of a better term, we'll just call her the GM. Other things that happened on the show: Seth versus Dolph again. 15 times they've fought each other. That's not counting live events. That's just counting straight up Raws. Raws in 2018, 15 times. So yeah, and Seth Rollins wins with the Phoenix Splash, and everybody was like, "Is the curb stomp banned again? The curb stomp's banned again. Report, report, report. The curb stomp banned, banned, banned." And Seth's like, "No, I was just using a different finisher. Like, can I not use a different finisher without people thinking about, oh, the curb stomp's banned, 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 blah blah blah." But no, it's not. Anyways, SmackDown results. SmackDown was better than Raw. It's not saying much. SmackDown wasn't great last week, so SmackDown and Raw were eh last week. So Becky Lynch returns, calls Charlotte out, says how you're being a different version of me. Uh, Charlotte's like, you're copying my dad because you're calling yourself the man, and that's something Ric Flair used to do. And Charlotte and Becky was like, "Oh, you went from copying your old man to copying the man." Becky Lynch, of course, talked about herself because she calls herself the man. Then we get the rest of the women's roster, and they're going to be in a battle royal. So that's everybody except for Bayley. Everybody except for Becky and Charlotte. You guys know who it is: Selena Vega, the Iconics, Mandy, Sonya, Naomi, Asuka, Carmella, Lana. Yeah, that's it. Uh, so then we get the Bar versus the Usos. Usos win. Uh, so I'm sure they'll get a tag title match at some point. Hell, they got TLC coming up, so there's your tag title match. Usos versus the Bar. AJ Styles comes back, says how he wants to be WWE champion again. Says how it feels like forever since he's had the title. Like the 2 weeks that he didn't have the title feels longer than the 300 days that he did. Uh, so basically, calls out Daniel Bryan, says Daniel Bryan's not here, and Daniel Bryan put a tweet out saying the old Daniel Bryan worked 200 plus matches, yada yada, and the new Daniel Bryan shows up when he wants to, or some crap. I don't know. Rusev for Shinsuke. They finally gave Shinsuke a storyline after giving him the U.S. title 4 months ago. Shinsuke's gonna beat Rusev whenever they have their match. Duh. They're not giving the title back to Rusev. Come on now. What do you think this is? TNA? Ooh. Yeah, I watched TNA. That's why I did that. I don't know. Jeff celebrating his 20th anniversary, even though he's been in WWE for 24 years. So it's more like they wait another year. They could have done 25th anniversary, but hey, I guess they don't count him being a jobber. Yeah, because he was a jobber for. He wasn't even a jobber for 4 years though. So I don't know. Here's what it is. Samoa Joe interrupts him. Uh, basically setting up the eventual match of Samoa Joe versus Jeff Hardy, which we saw for Jeff to qualify for the World Cup. So we'll see that again. And this one's more of a feud because Joe was like, "Oh, it's gonna bring a bottle of champagne," but we all know how Jeff Hardy does around champagne. The crowd's like, "Oh," and Cedric in the background, his face was like. So then we get Kofi versus Miz. Kofi wins because of course Kofi would win. Why let Miz get a win over Kofi Kingston? Not like I care about the Miz, but I don't know. Then we get some crappy segment with Miz and Shane. Shane's cleaning the trophy. Miz is like, "Get that trophy shiny for me, best bud." I'm like, hmm. Anyway, Randy attacks. Well, Randy doesn't attack Miz. Randy attacks Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio attacked Randy. Rey Mysterio and Randy attacked each other. I know what I'm saying. Y'all get it. Ends with Randy getting the upper hand. So there you go. Battle Royal. Oscar wins. Duh. Well, I don't want to say duh, but Oscar wins. So what was the order of eliminations? Selena Vega, Carmella, Sonya was last. Mandy was second to last. Naomi was third to last. When did Lana go up? Second? Doesn't matter. Asuka got the most eliminations into one. So, yay. Next. Let's say next, but I gotta look it up. So, Rhea Ripley's new UK Women's Champion. Duh. Uh, Pete Dunne versus Jordan Devlin. Pete Dunne wins and retains his title. What is that? What else is on here? Tyler Bate had a match against Eddie Dennis. Tyler Bate won. What else? What else? That's right. Zaya Brookside and Millie McKenzie beat Charlie Morgan and Killer Kelly. Charlie Morgan is like the British version of Liv Morgan, kinda. Kinda looks wise, I guess. Joseph Connors beats Saxton Huxley. There was the Tyler Bate. Well, that's not the Tyler Bate match I was talking about. Didn't he beat somebody else? Or did he beat? Oh, that is it. Tyler Bate versus Joe Coffey. Tyler Bate. Well, it ended in no contest because people came out and interfered. And Trent Seven came out and helped. You know. El Ligero versus Dan Maloney. El Ligero wins, even though his name's not El Ligero anymore. He was El Ligero back in WCPW, so that's how I remember it. So he's just Ligero now. Either way, Zach Gibson and James Drake versus Amir Jordan and Kenny Williams. Zach Gibson and James Drake win. And then I already talked about Rhea Ripley winning the UK Women's Championship from Toni Storm, which I'm guessing Toni Storm might win the Women's Championship at some point. Maybe. Like, if she can beat Shayna and fend off Marina and Jessamine, then she'll probably win that title. Keith Lee versus Lars Sullivan. Lars Sullivan wins. They filmed a couple more matches, so I'm sure Keith Lee will get his win back. Danny Burch and Oney Lorcan versus the Mighty. Danny Burch and Oney Lorcan win. EC3 versus Marcel Barthel. EC3 wins, of course. Mia Yim versus Vanessa Bourne. Mia Yim wins to come off of her loss against Bianca Belair last week. So she got a win back, not the win back that she lost. So those shows were pretty good. Rhea Ripley and Toni Storm are great wrestlers. So obviously Keith Lee, great. Mia Yim, great. EC3, great. They're all great. Arya Daivari came back. Why? To team up with Hideo Itami. Why are there so many tag teams on 205 Live when they don't have tag titles? I don't know. So Hideo Itami beat a jobber, and then Daivari came out and beat up that same jobber. So there you go. Buddy Murphy and Connor Nese versus Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali. Cedric and Mustafa win. Cedric pins Buddy Murphy. And Mike Kanellis versus Noam Dar. Noam Dar wins because Lucha House Party come and distract them. So we'll get a 2-on-2 match with Lucha House Party and Mike Bennett and TJP. So yeah. Um, so what else is there? Is that everything? 205, NXT, NXT UK, Raw, SmackDown. I'm not talking about TNA because I don't feel like adding it in. So there you go. All right, so that's everything. See you guys. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.